2024 has been a great year for data professionals here in Ireland. It started off as a very, very strong year and probably quietened down a little bit towards the middle and back end of the year, but overall another good year for data in Ireland. The three main disciplines of data analytics, data engineering and data science are how we sort of categorize different areas of data. From a data engineering perspective, we saw a lot of demand for new technologies around Snowflake and dbt. And there's definitely a move towards analytics engineering and taking more of a business focus and a business approach when you are organizing your data. And I expect that to continue into 2025, which is very, very interesting to see. From a data science perspective, again, we saw generative AI being the hot topic that everyone's speaking about. What does that actually mean? Well, large language models like ChatGPT is a perfect example of where we are seeing businesses start to use this new technology. I do think candidates in the data science space with large language models and NLP experience will continue to do well and be in demand for the next few years. And then from a data analytics perspective, we saw a lot of our clients moving continually away from the data reporting data visualization space and actually more into insights. So it's not so much about the tools that you use, but actual what insights and what value can you drive for the business that you're trying to support. My advice for candidates in the data space, firstly, would be to keep an eye on the market. You never know when the right role actually comes up for you, even if it's not the perfect time for you to make that move. My second point would be when you are looking at the role, a lot of people still focus salaries mainly, but really start to have a little think about, is this role going to offer me progression in my career? And also from a mentor perspective, who am I going to learn off both technically, but from a business perspective also? And then finally, a lot of people these days are talking about storytelling within data and within their role. It's very, very important that you are able to tell the story of your experience, not just going down what you can do technically, but how you use that to have an impact on the business and where you, I suppose, add value to the overall company that you're trying to support. My advice for clients in the data space, firstly, would be to have a lot of clarity on the role and the type of person that you're trying to recruit for. And there are so many different types of skills within the world of data. So it's very important that you actually have a very clear idea of what you're trying to recruit. And then hopefully then you can actually get that perfect person on the market. I would say that the type of skills and new technologies that are constantly coming onto the data market, like dbt, like Snowflake, for example, aren't in abundance. So when you do see a candidate that you do like, it's very, very important to move through the interview process quite quickly. And then my third point would be on that. I do think it's very important to have an interview stage at some point in person. So a lot of it's obviously online from the back of COVID, but it is important, I think, nowadays to have that in-person interview. It gives engagement both from a candidate perspective, but also from a client perspective, and really figuring out, is this person a good culture fit for your company?